Gereraza zakavako kusawa 5 ez'amachago ku olwaleero. The spokesperson for the police has said that we need to stop fighting robbers. Bwaba kubbaguma bakunyigie bakwata akabadia.
Umuntu wajane jambia or somebody comes with a gun. Why should you fight back really?
I find that really
life is more important. Olwanira sente, you're trying to hold on to that money. Let it go. You will get more money. Please.
So it's like we are okaying the robbers to rob.
No, you're not okaying, but when you're in a situation where there are 10 robbers around you fighting, don't fight for that money or that phone you have in your hand. You want to save your car iPhone Pro Max.
In short, he's encouraging us to be cowards. There are people that have fought off robbers and they've won. Anyway, out of that also, Among has
been duly accepted. Anita Among, Deputy Speaker, is going for speakership officially.
The news starts
law
now.
Is law.
Coming to you live from Plot 249, Gaba Road. Hot on the heels. Fast, reliable, and informative. Agagwira wo, gasokira wano, gatabanagafuna. Agagwira wo, 100.2 Galaxy FM.
So among very many people that have declared their interest in the speakership is the Deputy Speaker.
We have not had very many people officially declare their interest because
have you seen what's happening on TV?
What is happening now is Electoral Commission, NRM Electoral Commission, is receiving expression of interest from members of NRM who are interested in becoming the next speaker. So far, since morning, the exercise started at 9 a.m. But up till now, the first candidate to show up, she has not shown up personally, but she sent her private assistant, her personal assistant, that is Anita Among, Deputy Speaker of Parliament. We've been hearing in corridors, Anita Among wants to come back as Speaker, wants to come as Speaker. Now it is official. She has been duly accepted by the NRM Electoral Commission. So
if you're Among...
If you are Among.
And you're a deputy. And your senior dies. Would you go for his seat?
Yes, you can. Why not? Why not? Reality is the guy is dead. It doesn't mean that you're not grieving or anything, but life has to go on. So she has to go, or life has to go on. Among has officially declared interest.
Just out of respect, come on, I'm imagining how weird it's going to. Anyhow.
No, it's what the NRM wants. I have
NRM
one of the NRM people is one of the NRM MPs, Sirwanyi Solomon. Sirwanyi Solomon was speaking about it, and he was saying if Anita Among does not want to come, for us, we are going to accept her.
Of Honorable Anita Among, and we may deputize her with the Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, because when you saw the race that was happening in the last parliament, it was still between the two people on deputy speaker. So for continuity, for unity of parliament, to bring everyone on board, and for us as legislators to work together, and for the good of the NRM party, I think we would support Honorable Anita Among and the Honorable Thomas Tayebwa.
If I may ask,
the
opposition is quiet.
The opposition says that they are going to sit together as the opposition probably by tomorrow and also come up with names, DP, UPC, FDC. That is according to the opposition chief whip, that is Nambeshe. John Baptist says, for us as opposition, we shall come together and we want to front one candidate. We are also waiting for Kadaga. Because there's also
that would be an interesting one.
In corridors that Kadaga also wants to come back to the race. So it will be tight between Kadaga, there's a minister or both, and there is also Anita Among.
The House cannot do any business, cannot transact, including even eulogizing him, unless that vacant position is filled. And that is crystal clear in Article 82. I know they may be having some people who are misadvising them as usual. That's this NRM ruling government. But a constitution which has suffered lots of tinkering, this time we cannot allow to see it again mutilated in broad daylight.
So it's the very first time as a country we're having an active speaker who passes on.
Yeah. where it's the very first time the previous speakers have died out of office.
Out of office, yeah. Oh no,
So-
abadde akyaliko ku ntebe n'ava mu bulamu bw'ensi eno. That's
Yeah.
why, according to what I'm getting,
Yeah.
they cannot do anything. They cannot even eulogize him
No.
until he is replaced.
Yes.
Ge mateeka ga Parliament.
So the person who is elected speaker, if he's Among, if it is Kadaga, if it's both, whoever it is, that person is supposed to officially
I know
preside
so
over
kanagenda mu
eulogizing.
ntebe, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then
The usual
n'akulira
eulogizing.
n'omukolo.
Yes.
So imagine it's Among.
Oh, it is okay. It's even better because that she says that was her friend. Hey, with NRM endorse. Because Central Executive Committee is sitting tomorrow. And that is, they will come up with the names and endorse a few candidates, maybe one or two. Then the caucus will elect one candidate.
So when are we likely
Who
to
will
have
be
a new
presented.
speaker?
Friday is when elections are happening for speaker in Parliament officially.
So which means anything concerning okumuza omubiri gw'omugenzi
Yeah.
will be happening in the other coming week.
Yes, probably.
Chikumi kamuze bidi Galaxy FM kwoli. It's the news. This is what's happening in the country. And you can check out more stories on our website, www.galaxyfm.co.ug. Look YouTube truly live. Those of you that are catching us live, big up on yourself. It's galaxyfm.com/TV. Ewa speaker nga tuvuddeyo. Enanga mbwe ababbi tugume batunyige.
Batunyige. Yesterday he was giving an incident of a businessman in Kamuli who was robbed. And this guy tried to fight off these thugs. They were armed and they killed him in the process. So he was encouraging people, please do not fight these robbers. And they have caught you in a position where you are alone. Let them take whatever
But
they
do you know
want.
that some of these robbers have come to take your life? Like they don't forgive. They rape, they steal, they destroy, they harm.
Yeah. If they have come to take your life, try and put up a fight.
Hey,
but if
man.
they have come to take your money...
How do you know?
Eh?
How
You
do
can know because
Nze
you-
kati nalabako omubbi.
By the you people call for their own death.
No, listen. It was at night.
Yeah.
Well, this is a story that was told to me. I didn't see it
Okay.
firsthand. Yeah? You know how you're moving at night and you don't have money, you're going home. Guy ne bamusalako ne bamubuuza otambula otya nga tulina ssente. Fulooza tukola wa. Naye tuba tulinze mmwe mutambule nga mulinako ku ssente mutuweeko. Ne bamukuba and they badly damaged him and put him into hospital. So it doesn't matter whether you have or you don't have.
No.
A robber is a robber.
A robber is a robber, but there are robbers who want just to take whatever you have
How?
and then spare your life.
No,
as long
listen.
as you don't see them,
Pam,
they come and steal whatever they have
don't
to steal, and
they don't come with something written all over their faces that we have just come to take.
you
we are going to
can
go.
tell that this guy ayagala bag. You have a bag of money. You're struggling to
There
hold
are
on to it.
people
You have
that
a
have
phone.
given.
They beat you
There are
and
people
you
that
die.
have freely given their property away and they're still harmed. Either ne babatema oba ne babakwata abakyala. Okimanyi.
Yes,
Abamu ne
most
babatta
of those
n'obatta.
people.
By the
put
time
up
someone becomes a
resistance.
robber, they are a monster.
When you put up resistance, you make it worse for your situation.
There are people that have put up resistance and succeeded as well.
Yeah.
If you're carrying valuables, cash, and so on and so forth, it is a high-risk situation. So always try as much as possible to get the police with you so that you can be transported or escorted. Money is not worth risking a life. Therefore, do not risk once you've already been cornered by robbers and wherever you try to put up a resistance, remember these are people who are desperate, and the longer the robbery takes, the more aggressive they become. So it's always good to cooperate. Like in this instance, the late Opio Ali tried to fight 3-4 men who were armed with a gun, and you can see it cost his life when they shot at him, and eventually died at Kamoli Hospital. So these are just ways in which we try to come out and caution the public.
But the police also needs to be serious.
How?
The cases of robbery are going high. At least they need to do something about it, not telling
They
the general
are
public
doing
that
some-
if they rob you, kakana bakubbe.
No, they are doing something about it. That is why you in their annual crime reports, they will give you reports of how crime has fared on that year. We have CCTV cameras. We are able to arrest this number of people, prosecute, convict these ones. You know, they are trying to do their job, but that doesn't mean that the world is going to be clean of robbers or bad people. So in the instance that you are caught in that situation, you have an armed robber with you. Please don't fight.
Maybe it is time for us to think about having protection for.
That's exactly what he was saying.
Wananchi.
If
No,
you
like-
can afford to have a police officer escort you with your money,
No,
please.
on protection because they don't
Yeah.
have a police nabo tebeesigika bantu nga ffe. They can
Yeah.
be tempted, yeah?
Yeah,
Omeya be Mario n'abula n'ava ne mu police.
I know.
But you know, in
So
other,
what do? We get guns.
in
we
other
do what?
countries, they have rifles.
But people misuse those rifles. Don't you see kids using those rifles to kill each
Oba ffe
other out of
tusooke-
anger?
Ffe tusooke na busaale simanyi.
Is 100.2 Galaxy FM. Zzina. This is the mid morning to Kone. Ku 100.2 Galaxy.